What's up, my soldiers? It's WildBlueYonder. I'm here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm only about 20 minutes away from school right now, but as you can see, I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere. That's what I really love about this state, is that it's like just so much wilderness and nature, and that's what I like to do. I like to get out in nature. So today I'm going to teach you guys a few things about the prep school and some things that you should definitely learn before day one.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So the very first three things that you want to memorize, the very basics, is your airman's song, your airman's creed, and you want to learn your reporting statement. Now, if you're a prior enlisted guy or gal, then you might be thinking to yourself, oh, I already know those three things, I'm good to go. You want to memorize the entire Air Force song, because a lot of priors showed up thinking, oh, we know everything, and then they're like, oh no, there's 3 verses to the Air Force song that you never learned. And so we were struggling just as hard as the directs were. So definitely memorize that if you haven't memorized that already. Your airman's creed, that stays the same. The third thing is your reporting statement, and it's different also for priors. It's not going to be the same. Sir, Trainee Simmons reports as ordered. If you don't already know, a reporting statement is basically how you can get the attention of somebody who isn't a basic cadet candidate. So if you're talking to your MTO, your AMT, if you're trying to talk to a cadre, if you're talking to somebody, anybody above you, then you have to get them a reporting statement first. How's it going? So it's actually pretty simple. Your reporting statement is going to be Sir, Basic Cadet Candidate, or man, depending on if you're talking to a woman or a man. Sir, Basic Cadet Candidate, your last name, reports. Then you're going to give one of your 7 basic responses. And that kind of is like the second part of your reporting statement. Your 7 basic responses are yes sir, no excuse sir, sir may I make a statement, sir may I ask a question, sir I do not know, and sir, I do not understand. So basically, you're going to use one of those at the end of your sentence. If you have a question, and I'm going to go to my AMT, I'm going to walk up to my AMT, get to the position of attention, and I'm going to say, Sir, Basic Cadet Candidate Simmons reports. He or she is going to say, yes, what can I do, like, what do you need? Then you're going to say, Sir, may I ask a question? Then they're going to say, go. And then you just ask whatever question. And that's pretty much it. If you have anything else that you want to say, if you want to make a statement, then you'll say, Sir, may I make a statement? And then he'll say, yeah, make whatever statement you have to say. So it's pretty simple. Hopefully that makes sense to you all. So with your 7 basic responses, if you want to just say yes sir, no sir, if they come up to you and just ask you a simple question, hey trainee, did you shave this morning? You'll just say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You don't have to say, Sir, Basic Cadet Candidate Simmons reports, no sir. You could just say yes sir, no sir. Those are the only 2, is the yes sir, no sir. The other 5, you have to have the preface of the Sir, Basic Cadet Candidate reports. All right, so now that you have your reporting statement, you have your airman's creed, and you have your Air Force song, you're good to go. That's going to get you through your first couple of days, but they're going to start throwing more stuff at you. They're going to start throwing chain of command. So you want to learn your president, your vice president, Secretary of Defense, Secretary of the Air Force, Chief of Staff of the Air Force. Once you get there, you're going to learn who the commandant of the prep school is. You're going to learn who the commander of the prep school is, vice commander, vice commandant. All of your AMTs, all of your MTOs, all of your cadre, all of the cadre and other people's squadrons. So there's going to be about 100 different names that you have to memorize. And when you get to the Air Force Academy, it's going to be even more. So definitely get ready for that. Get ready for a lot of memorization. There's going to be a lot of quotes that you're going to have to memorize as well. So when you get there, they're going to give you a little book. I actually have it in my pocket. I brought it with me just because I was doing this video today. And this book is filled with quotes, information, ranking structure. Everything that I'm going to teach you guys today is in this book. And every time that you're standing at the position of attention, you're going to hold this in your right hand. I'm holding the camera right now, so I'll hold it with my left hand. But you're going to hold it with your right hand, stand at attention, get your elbow up at 90 degrees, and you're going to be reading this book. Anytime that you're just standing still, they're going to keep you occupied at all times. Basically, if you memorize these things now, it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of stress. I say this for people who are even going into enlisted basic training. Memorize some of the things beforehand because it's going to save you a ton of time. Now the next thing, I won't say memorize this, but just be familiar with it. Just know that this is going to be a thing that's expected of you. It's called a verbal greeting. Anytime that you see somebody that is above you, anybody who isn't a basic cadet candidate, you're going to have to give them a verbal greeting. And it's not just a, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? It's like a really formal thing. You have to do it loud. You have to sound confident. You got to do it well, and you have to do it every single time. Now, the reason I say you don't have to memorize this is that it's kind of complicated. It's something that you're going to have to kind of experience to fully understand. But basically, every time you see somebody who is above you, you're going to have to give them a greeting. So you're going to say good morning, good afternoon, whatever the time of day is. They're going to say their rank, their name, their title, which is like their position, whatever squadron they're assigned to, and then at the end you're going to say your motto. So for example, I'd say good morning, Master Sergeant Bob Smith, Alpha Squadron, Academy Military Trainer, Raptors, first look, first kill. So being at the prep school, you're gonna have different squads, you're gonna have different mottos, different people, so just worry about that one when you get there, but definitely know that it's gonna be expected of you. Some other things that you're gonna memorize is the USAFA mission, the United States Air Force Academy mission. You're gonna have to memorize the prep school's mission, the Air Force's mission, the Air Force motto, the Air Force core values. All these things are good things to memorize or be familiar with when you arrive. Also in this book are a bunch of quotes. Now I'm pretty sure they might change up the quotes next year, I'm not sure, so I'm not going to share them with you. But there's probably about maybe like 8 or 9 different quotes in the book that you're going to have to memorize. If you don't know it, it's going to be a lot harder. You're going to be doing a lot more PT, you're going to be a lot more trouble, and all in all, it's just not going to be a fun time. Another thing that you might want to learn, especially if you're a prior, you might not have learned this in BMT, is the code of conduct. And if you did learn it, you might not still remember it, so just brush up on the code of conduct. Now this is one of the quotes that they want us to learn. This is General John M. Schofield's quote, and it's pretty long. Like, so be prepared to memorize some stuff. It's going to be a whole book. It's going to be a whole book filled with stuff that you've never seen before, that you've never even heard of or thought that it would even be important. Try to do the best you can, learn as much as you can. If you know all this stuff when you get there, start helping other people out. If you really want to stand out, if you're one of those people who want to excel and do really well, which I hope you are, one of those people if you're at the Air Force Academy, help out other people. Show your cadre that you have all this stuff memorized in like a day. You know, there's still a lot of stuff in here that I didn't go over, but you'll learn it when you get there. It's kind of hard to, you know, really like, I'm not going to read out every single quote so that you can memorize every single quote. Like, that's kind of defeating the purpose of BMT. It's supposed to stress you out a little bit. If you're a prior, you should have little to no issues with memorizing this stuff if you did it in basic training the first time. If you're coming right out of JROTC, you should have no problem getting yelled at and dealing with the discipline and the marching. If you haven't done anything military-wise related in your life, it's going to be a struggle, it's going to be a challenge, but it's not meant to be impossible. It's supposed to be difficult and challenging, but you can do it. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it informative. Shout out to Austin and Monument. Met one of my subscribers yesterday. Pretty cool meeting subscribers. So if you guys ever see me in public, please come up, say hello. I won't bite. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.